What if wanting to study wasn't about willpower at all? Most people think focus means grinding harder, locking the phone, and pushing through boredom. But the truth is simpler. Your brain isn't lazy. It's wired for reward. If you give it the right cues and the right payoffs, studying can feel less like a fight and more like something you actually want to do. In this video, I'll show you how I reprogrammed my brain to enjoy studying, using science and small habits, not magic or endless discipline.
Studying competes with a machine built to capture attention. Short videos deliver novelty every 8 seconds. Notifications inject tiny hits of anticipation. Search boxes promise answers with no effort. Your reward system gets trained to expect quick feedback and effortless wins. Traditional studying offers the opposite: delayed payoff, silent pages, no confetti. The result isn't laziness, it's a mismatch. Your brain chooses the environment that promises easier, faster reward. If you don't redesign that environment, willpower turns into a daily arm wrestling match you'll eventually lose. Why studying currently feels like uphill work. 1. Reward asymmetry. Entertainment pays now. Studying pays later. The gap kills momentum. 2. Task size illusion. 3 hours of chemistry looks like a mountain. Your brain protects you by avoiding it. 3. Invisible progress. Games and apps show bars, levels, sounds. Studying often shows nothing. No signal, no satisfaction. 4. Identity lag. If you quietly believe, "I'm not a study person," your brain defends that belief by resisting behavior that contradicts it. 5. Fragmented attention. Constant microstimuli train you to avoid quiet. When silence arrives, your mind scrambles for noise. Each cause has a countermove. Stack them, and the experience flips. Common traps that keep people stuck. Marathon thinking, jumping from 0 to 4-hour sessions and burning out by day 3. Punishment-first systems, docking yourself for misses instead of rewarding consistency, which builds avoidance. Tool worship, new app every week, no habit underneath. All or nothing goals, miss a day, declare failure, quit. Vague plans. Study later competes poorly against the platform with push notifications and cliffhangers. Step 1. Redirect the reward. The dopamine budget. The goal isn't to become joyless. The goal is to move joy inside the study window. A. Temptation stacking. Reserve specific pleasures for study time only. A playlist, a scented tea, a particular lamp, a chair by the window. Your training and association. When the book opens, good things happen. B. Micro rewards, not mega bribes. Create checkpoints every 20 to 30 minutes. At each checkpoint, stand up, sip something, stretch. Check off one box on paper. The visual "done" is a reward. Paper beats apps here because the brain treats physical marks as more real. C. The win archive. Keep a tiny notebook for completed sessions, concepts learned, problem solved. 1 line per win. On days you don't feel like starting, read 3 lines. You're reminding your brain that effort pays. D. The finish line illusion. Place an obvious end, a page flag, at the 12th page, a timer at 25 minutes, 5 problems only. When the brain sees where it ends, it's willing to begin. Step 2. Shrink the task, momentum engineering. You don't need motivation to start. You need friction to be low. A. The one-card start. Write the very first action on an index card the night before. Open notebook to page 42 and rewrite formula sheet. No decisions at launch. B. The 5-minute contract. Promise 5 minutes, not 50. Use a kitchen timer. If you want to quit at minute 6, you may. Most days you won't. Momentum has already started the engine. C. The lighthouse page. Stop a session in the middle of an easy step, not at the end. Leave a highlighted sentence, Next, example 3 with substitution. Your brain prefers unfinished loops. It will pull you back. D. The 2-tab rule. Digital studying, only 2 tabs, source plus notes. Every extra tab is a hidden tax on momentum. Step 3. Make progress visible. Gamify without the gimmicks. Your brain loves feedback. Give it honest, non-cheesy signals. A. Level map. Define levels by outcomes, not hours. Level 1. Complete 3 25-minute blocks this week. Level 2. Summarize each block in 3 bullet points. Level 3. Teach a concept to a friend or to your camera. Level 4. Past paper under timed conditions. Each level gets a small pre-chosen reward. B. Streak calendar. Print a monthly grid. Every study day gets a mark. Misses are fine. Doubles tomorrow, earn a circle. You're building continuity, not perfection. C. The boss fight. Once a week, schedule a boss fight. 40 to 60 minutes of focused problem solving with a single topic. No notes initially. Then review and patch gaps. The contrast between Monday and Friday's boss fights shows tangible growth. D. XP scoring, but grounded. Plus 10 for a 25-minute block. Plus 20 for a written summary. Plus 50 for a past paper. At 200 XP, buy yourself a small upgrade. New pens, a desk plant, a better lamp. The reward improves the study environment, reinforcing the loop. Step 4. Identity first. Become the kind of person who studies. Behaviors chase identity. Change the sentence you believe about yourself. A. Identity statement. Write and read daily. I am a deliberate learner. I show up for short, focused blocks, and I finish what I plan. Keep it visible on your desk. You're not lying to yourself. You're voting for the identity you're building. B. Environmental signals. Replace wallpaper with your next exam date or a clean, minimal quote about craftsmanship. Follow to creators who study deeply. Unfollow feeds that normalize constant distraction. Your environment whispers who you are all day. C. Public commitments. Tell 2 people what you're studying this week and when you'll update them. Not to seek praise, just to make the identity social. Humans keep promises to tribes. D. The study uniform. Choose a hoodie, a cap, or a bracelet you wear only during study blocks. It sounds silly. It works like a switch. Context cues trigger the mode. Step 5. Reset focus. Reduce noise before you begin. A. 30-minute quiet buffer. 30 minutes before a block. No social feeds, no short-form video, no rapid switching tasks. Do slow chores, take a walk, or prepare materials. You're downshifting your nervous system. B. The boredom warm-up. Sit at your desk for 3 minutes and do nothing. No phone, no notes. Let your mind complain. When the timer ends, open the book. The brain, hungry for stimulation, takes the study as a relief. C. Low dopamine mornings. Delay high novelty screens for the first 60 minutes after waking 3 days a week. Read 2 pages, review flashcards, or outline a plan instead. You're setting the day's tone. Creation before consumption. D. The switch cost shield. Put your phone in another room, face down, on Do Not Disturb. If that's intolerable, use a dumb timer device for blocks. Every saved micro switch compounds into deep work. Step 6. Anti-relapse design. Planned for the bad days. Consistency beats intensity. Build cushions for chaos. A. The floor, not the ceiling. Define a laughably small floor you can hit any day. 5 minutes or 1 page. If life explodes, hit the floor. Mark the streak, move on. Identity preserved. B. Pre-mortem ritual. Before starting a week, list 3 likely derailers. Evening plans, noisy home, fatigue. Write a counter for each. Morning library session, noise-canceling playlist, 15-minute nap before a block. C. The last 5. And every session with a 5-minute review. 1-sentence summary, 1 question, 1 next step. Leave your materials set for the next block. Future you will thank you. D. The recovery script. Miss 2 days? Don't bargain. Run this exact micro-routine. Read the last summary, do a 5-minute block, log the win, walk for 5 minutes, schedule tomorrow's start. The aim isn't to catch up, it's to restart the flywheel.
Languages. Block is 25 minutes of input plus 10 minutes of output. Read a short article. Underline unknown words. Write 8 sentences using them. Boss fight on Fridays. 2-minute monologue recorded on your phone. XP for every speaking attempt. Math, physics. Block is 20 minutes concept breakdown plus 10 minutes problem drills. Summarize the concept in 3 lines, then solve 2 problems from memory. Boss fight, a small set under time, then analyze mistakes.
History, biology. Block is 15 minutes reading plus 10 minutes teach it back. Explain on paper like you're writing a guide for a friend. Highlight causes, effects, definitions. Boss fight? Write 1 short, timed paragraph from a random prompt. Programming. Block is 10 minutes reading docs plus 20 minutes coding a microfeature. End with a 2-line commit message. Boss fight? Rebuild a small function from scratch without looking, then refactor with comments. I need long sessions to make progress. Try short to build reliability. Once the habit sticks, stack blocks. Depth grows from consistency, not heroics. I tried the timer. It didn't work. Timers fail when the task is vague. Make the very first action concrete and written. Timers protect focus. They don't create clarity. I get bored. Good. Boredom is the runway. Use the boredom warm-up, then take off into structured tasks. The boredom isn't a bug, it's the pre-flight checklist. I fall off after a week. Run the pre-mortem and set the floor. Missing is allowed. Not restarting is optional. Studying doesn't have to be a battle. When you link effort to small rewards, protect your focus, and make learning feel personal, your brain starts to enjoy the process. It's not about forcing yourself. It's about setting the stage so studying feels natural. And once that happens, consistency is no longer a struggle.